Jackson. And
Nice.
Jackson has both buckets thus far for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. had a pretty impressive rookie season last year. Made a quick one-game homestand before heading out on the road for 4 more. And Brooks with the take, can't get it to drop. Towns comes up with the rebound. Covington misses inside the paint. Timberwolves have not played well on their home floor. They've lost 4 straight games here at Target Center. It's been so uncanny, Jim, because so great on the road at 7-2, and yet at home just 3-6.
They haven't shot the ball as well, that's for sure.
Andrew Wiggins,
That he has on the road.
Marnie will take us on a deeper dive on the home road splits coming up a little bit later on in the broadcast. This is a game, though, the Timberwolves, you figure with no Ja Morant.
The LA Clippers and the Utah Jazz with second chance opportunities.
Wiggins, and Andrew connects on a 3.
Brandon Clark 7 of 7 last time these two teams met in Memphis.
Culver off the feed. So Jim, 465 career if Andrew is able to hold off Karl and still have that record. Of course, Timberwolves' only number they care about right now is 10, and that's the number of wins they have. Towns already 4 rebounds. And the Grizzlies come out of there with a little bit too strong there by Brandon Clark. We're gonna get a whistle. The attack, but the finish is not there for Dylan Brooks. That's a tough pass.
Yeah, a lot of traffic in the paint on that reversal pass.
Covington for 3. Travion Graham comes. Covington looks for Towns and finds him with barely any time left.
A lot of stuff to be wearing and keeping track of.
Well, players are creatures of habit.
Yes, they are.
Karl-Anthony Towns, his second bucket of the afternoon.
Like you had to, one time Clayton Wilson, the equipment manager for the Timberwolves, had to have one flown in on a flight from Minneapolis to Utah.
Towns got blocked underneath the.
He used the splint, he even gotten better. He probably played good with the splint on, and from that point on, he needed the splint.
It's a nice strip there by Shabazz Napier. Towns on the other end can't get the 3 to drop.
The same, home or away, but he just said we have to start making sure that we are taking care of our home court. Dave and Jim, that could start here this afternoon. That'll help.
That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, found its way into Caboclo's hands.
Towns just losing the basketball.
Defensively, because Luol was, was a defensive stopper for Tom Thibodeau and the Chicago Bulls. Nice back cut that time.
Paid right on cue, getting paid by Karl-Anthony Towns. A finish by Solomon Hill, who's played some nice minutes. He's got 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting.
Heck of a pass by Tyus Jones.
Towns 3, no. And the Grizzlies a chance.
This game has definitely been played at Memphis's pace, not Minnesota's.
Although Memphis' pace this year is 6th in the league, much different than what we've seen.
I'm pretty sure without Ja Morant, they don't want to play fast.
Right. And Karl-Anthony Towns gets tangled up.
Do a good job for a half on a guy.
Towns draws the foul, and Towns will hit their last 13 free throws. Wiggins can't get it to drop. Towns an offensive rebound and put back.
One thing you know is Minnesota's going to be.
Dylan Brooks get heated up because he showed what he could do in that first meeting. When he had the 31 points, he was huge in that 4th quarter. Towns unable to convert from outside the Memphis. Towns and an and one opportunity.
He was a 5-alarm fire in the 4th quarter. He and Ja Morant they combined for one of the biggest scoring nights in Memphis Grizzlies history.
Oh my goodness.
How about that take by Towns?
The strength and the athleticism. Crowder. And wipe it off. They're going to call the foul against the Memphis. We've seen Covington have some pretty terrific sequences already this season. Wiggins able to tie the game back up.
To me, right at the point of controversy, but
It's the first bucket of the game for Caboclo.
more second chance points for Memphis Grizzlies
And Towns remains 0 from outside the arc.
than you think.
Allen listed at 6'4", 198.
I don't know about that.
I agree. 6'4", definitely with the sneakers on.
He looks smaller than Josh Okogie to me.
Culver. Oh man, would have been a.
People are going to discount what Karl-Anthony Towns has done, but it's the way that he does it.
Towns, meantime, he's doing a lot of things because no kid is going to say, yes, I want to learn how to dive to the floor and get loose balls.
Well, how about just getting a stance? How to box somebody out. Things that coaches demand.
The things that'll
things that'll get you on the floor.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
These guards have to get in. You have to gang rebound. When you've got a lineup this small out there, you've got to rebound all five. You can't have guys leaking out.
Gonna get a loose ball foul. Melton goes to the free throw line and is able to convert them both. Timberwolves will retain possession with out of there with it. Towns rebounded by Towns.
Carl gets so.
I mean, this is against a team that has 5 wins on the season. Caboclo fouled and is going to get.
Trying to get Towns involved. I understand it.
Wiggins. Townsend comes up with an offensive rebound. Graham drives inside. Culver, extra pass. Towns, open look. And Karl-Anthony Towns is 0 for no.
Good to see that one go down.
Caboclo lowers the shoulder and Towns gives up the body.
Great job by Karl. They did a great job.
Towns looking for another one. Just a little bit strong. That thing was too strong. Jackson Jr. and a whistle comes in. They're going to call the foul on Jackson Jr.
Clearing out. Had just come up to Ryan Saunders to tell him that Jaren Jackson's got 5 fouls and we need to go at him. Jaren Jackson went at himself.
Towns comes up with an offensive rebound and then gets fouled.
Really been out of action too. He's played 10 minutes in the game, but he's got a hip contusion, so he's not playing right now. Oh my goodness.
Caboclo. Ryan Saunders will use one of the 2 remaining. Timberwolves on the verge of losing their 5th straight at home. Kind of down to their last gasp here, and Jeff Teague draws. Allen. Towns with a rebound. Under 30 seconds to go. Teague gets stripped to the basketball, and it's going to be Memphis.